Yeah, very rounded fighters from reps. I know Anthony did win his last fight by a guillotine, but some great fighters coming out of that gym.
So this is amateur C. This is no headshots standing, all on the floor.
And he looks to be in a fairly tight arm position with the guillotine, but he's not. He's kind of half guard. He's moved to mount though. He's not going to really finish that from there.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to finish from there, but he has got. He's got
Still
a bit of leverage.
onto it.
He's got a bit of leverage on it.
I think he's going to pop out.
So what would you do in Anthony's position here, though? Would
I'd be
trying to move
trying
out
to
of
get
it?
the right arm free, I think, and cross-facing and just help him get some power to get that head out. But he's not in any real danger. He's or waiting until his arm burns out because he's expending energy unnecessarily there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's got quite a tight grip with his hands from the guillotine.
He's rolled him onto his back now. Working the body shots there. Of course, it's a lot easier when you've got headshots to work that position from guard, but he's in danger there really from submissions. He's
That's it with
not particularly looking to pass either. You know, he's stacked him up a little bit now. He's open guard.
A lot of the amateur C guys do come for a submission, don't they? So we'll have to see. It's very hard to rain down punches in the amateur C level, obviously, without being able to punch to the face. You can't do a great deal of damage to the chest, can you, Darren?
No, not really. Very rarely you see a fight finish like that. I have seen one or two, but it's very, very rare. Yeah, you don't tend to feel it when you're in there getting hit in the ribs. So he's putting that shoulder in a bit now. He's kind of moved round. Is he working on the back arm there? Still in half guard, but no, he's just wondering if he's looking to isolate his right arm.
It's not the tightest half guard.
He's got the underhook again now. Looking to pass though now.
Oh.
But he kind of gave his position up there and he's back to guard.
Bit of a shot to the head there. The referee's going to stand them up. So with amateur C, with the shots to the head, would you get the 5 minutes that you would as like a low blow sort of thing? Is it the same?
Should be, yeah. It's technically a foul's a foul. So you could if you needed to recover from that, but I don't think he's going to need a full 5 minutes.
No, I doubt that now.
He looks ready to fight. Up to referee whether he deducts a point there. He didn't. So he obviously saw it was unintentional. Very low position there from Anthony. Looks like he's stalking his prey there.
You can afford to be quite low though, can't you?
Very tentative, yeah.
In the amateur C levels.
And you can put the head forward, of course. You can see, they're taking a very wrestling position, allowing that head to move forward because there's no headshots. You can fight a completely different game.
It is a totally different game, isn't it? Who would you go for on the first round there then?
Very close one, to be fair.
Tough one for the judges.
Yeah, I mean, Josh spent a lot of the round in guard. Anthony, I thought he could have hunted for more submissions. He didn't particularly hunt for any. He was just holding him down, maybe looking for. Sorry if I got the wrong way.
I think we may have. Yeah, I think that'll be Anthony.
Attempts. Let's see if the action increases a bit in the second round. Like I say, without the ground and pound though, it does become a bit of a stalemate quite often, and
it can become a bit of a wrestling match or a BJJ fight, can't it? A lot of the time.
Takedown, lovely takedown there.
Absolutely.
He's got his head caught, but he's not in any danger in that position. Oh, he's moved into guard though, but he's kind of lost the grip on the head a little bit. He's in half guard at the minute, looking to defend that head. He's got the shoulder in the face, putting his weight down, stacking up. He's doing the right thing.
Yeah, he's working it right. Maybe just need to push on the elbow and pop that head back out now. But like you say, he's not in any great danger there.
Yeah, I think his arm's going to burn out quite quickly, Josh, if he keeps holding onto the head like that. He was doing it earlier in the first round as well.
Yeah. He looks like he's very tight, but he's not in a position to finish, really, is he?
Can from half guard, but he needs to work the hips more down. He's got his hips are very elevated, which is taking some of the pressure off. If he can use that half guard to pull his legs down, but he's popped out now anyway, and he's probably thinking, what can I do from here? Because I'm covering all the best bits to strike.
Yeah.
I find mount isn't the best position to be in when you haven't got headshots. You know, perhaps he'd be better moving out to side control while he's against the fence there, working some body shots. Or
yeah, again,
posturing up certainly. Anyway, I'd be cross-facing there, posturing up. He's doing it now and looking for an arm.
He's in a very high mount as well, like you say, for an amateur C.
Yeah, he needs to get some control on the wrist, so and break that grip with the arms. Really, posture up, head up, take an arm.
Yeah, go for a nice arm bar.
Then again, though, he's winning the fight just sitting on him.
Yeah.
If it goes to the judges, you know, arguably he's dominant for the round because he's in mount. Even if nothing happens and it's not a ferocious exchange, he'll still win the fight.
Yeah, definitely.
Not the best fight to see visually, but a win's a win.
I think
looking for the sweep there.
Amateur C fights are great for these debutants or young lads. Getting a bit of cage experience. I think it's a good thing for him.
The body shots there, they'll be counting. Not particularly doing damage, but counting as effective striking to the body.
Yeah.
I think Josh needs to start moving his hips more. He's lying quite prone. He should be bridging a lot more. Maybe walking up that fence there and getting a boost off the fence. He's right next to it, but he's looking more to sweep with his arms.
I can't help but think that Anthony would be much better at an NSAC level. He's got good control from the
he could finish
the top,
fight
and he could finish this. Yeah,
shots, couldn't he? You know.
Yeah, he really could, and you know, I think that may be the next sort of step for him. I wouldn't be surprised.
He has to be careful of the head there. He's in a high mount, so he's not got a lot of places to hit.
It's that
Maybe
high guard again, isn't it?
Up a bit there, and there we go. Second round over.
I know. So he's actually given a warning.
Oh, sorry, I do apologise. He called time rather than stop.
You've got to be you've got to be very careful with getting a point taken away at amateur C, though. You really have, because it can be very hard to get that point back.
Yeah.
So that's a second headshot warning. Oh, and he's going to take a point.
He's taking a point off, yeah. Is it one or is it two? I can't quite see his hands. Is that 2 points off?
I think he's taken 2 points.
So he's not going to win this round. But
that could be the fight for him.
It's been enforced a lot more now. Now I can't speak. now though.
What, the 2 point
with
thing?
With the 2 point thing, yeah. Matt Goddard's been pushing that at his seminars. You know, it's.
Well, I mean, if you've made the same mistake 2 or 3 times, 1 point sometimes just isn't good enough, is it? So
I think the 1 point deduction as well can allow to a much easier draw for the round. If you've got a 10-9 round and the winner of the round gets a point deduction, it leaves more draws, which makes it harder to split the decision at the end of the fight. So I'm not sure if that's why they do the 2 point thing more, just to give a better result.
Yeah, well, there's a bit of science behind that, isn't there? Then
it also, you know, tells the fighters a strong message: don't do illegal things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, this has now put Anthony in a bit of a precarious position, really, because I mean, I had the first round going to Josh. I had Anthony in the second round was winning, but now it'd probably go to a 9-8.
Could all be in this last round now, yeah.
It'd actually go to a 9-8 to Josh. So I'd say he's 2 points up now.
Today.
Martin Chester there in the corner of Anthony.
Here we go, round 3. Right kick there from Josh, landed nice twice, kick, yeah.
The only thing worse than a thigh kick is a follow-up thigh kick.
Oh, one to the spuds.
Yeah, very true. He likes to put that. Josh is going to burn his arms out again, I think.
Yeah, he's inside control there. He's not really going to do much with that. I think he's got a nice bit of pressure on there from top position. He's keeping his weight well there, hips in low.
Yes.
I think he's just looking for him to give him something. He'll be hunting for a submission this round after that.
Looks like he's going for a triangle choke. He's got to step across. Yeah. He needs to step over now. He's going to go for an arm triangle.
A bit higher. Yeah, he's going to try and pass to the other side.
That's what he needs. There we go. And he looks like he's got it, and he has. He needs to now
through.
He needs to now work up the body. He's in a Strange position though.
Yeah, he's
against
flattened
the
out.
cage.
If you could get the space, I think the fence is blocking his route there. If he could sit through.
It is. He needs to step that knee through. I'd step that right knee straight across.
And he could certainly take that now, but he's opted to just lie flat. I think he's just using weight pressure.
Yeah, you really need to be using your leg work on this, so don't you, to finish that.
Yeah.
And he's let go.
Take the arm out.
Well defended.
And looking to stand up again. His head's in a little bit of danger there now. Looking for the double leg, but he's not protecting that neck. If he pulls guard to get this, he might even turn him into the fence again. He went for a jumping guard attempt. He's in very tight now.
He's got a really tight guillotine now.
Very tight. And lower those hips a bit. I think he'll get this.
Yeah.
Literally hear him groaning.
Yeah, he's gone for it, and that's it.
You can hear him gargling right in front of us there.
You really could. I mean,
it was only a matter of time before he tapped there, I think.
Yeah.
Very tight guillotine. So a great win there.
So that is our second win by guillotine.
Second win by guillotine, putting him at 2-1.
Went not wanting to do his instinct to punch him in the face.
So this is. I don't put any of my lads into professional at all. I know I used to, obviously, in the league. Yeah. And stuff like that, but. I mean, if I had a 15, 14-year-old maybe, but I'm not interested. I'd rather teach them ground and pound.